Hello, everybody, and welcome to this chat with Jia Yan from DS28. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for the invitation.
My pleasure. Give everybody a brief introduction and how you found out about the data school.
So actually, I moved into the UK last June, and I was just like applying job in Indeed, and through GRB, I found about the information lab, and then the agents really gave a good introductions about the company, and then I sort of get a very good feeling that the company is really different and unique, and of course with the application process, and I just find it like it's the kind of company culture that I would like to be in it, and yeah, and of course along the way I find out more about the companies with the virtual greet and meet during that time. And talking to the people from the company just let me know more about the company itself. So that's like, it's a journey for me. It's not really like I just stumbled upon the company website or something like that. It was pretty much through the Indeed advertisement, job advertisements. So that's how I found out about too. Yeah.
If you were to apply again, what would you do differently?
I think I would take it a bit more time to do the applications, because it was pretty intense for me to because I found out the company just like 1 week before, slightly like 1.5 weeks before the deadline.
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about Tableau. So that's 1.5 weeks. And then I was during that time finishing my master thesis, and I still had my defense to prepare, and I think I was just using 1 week time to learn Tableau at the same time.
Yeah, and do your application and do your thesis.
Yeah, that was like crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, you must have fantastic time management skills then.
Yeah, not too bad, but it was like pretty intense experience for me. So I think I would like to just take a moment and then maybe just do it slower in that sense, because I was quite stressed during that period. Yeah.
What have you found most challenging?
Again, time management. And the very challenging part, because in our training is like, especially the client project, it's just very short period of time, and you need to deliver between that 2.5, I would say just 2.5 days, not really 3 days project, in my opinion. And not to mention that we still need to juggle with like the training that fall into like different period of time during the week, and we just need to turn off and turn on, like to juggle between the different tasks and different topics, and at the same time to have like discussions with the team and communication with the client. So that's general, like pretty intense, I would say. Yeah.
Now that you've finished, or you're approaching the finish of training, what do you think your biggest strength is?
Of course, the time management.
Time management as well.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, I think I would say before this, I relatively had quite okay time management, with like because when I was studying my master, I also worked with academic team in my university. So I'm not like just study the whole time. So I also need to do like time management in terms of like doing job and also studying. And
I think you bring up a good point here, though, because you can be good at time management, but there's always more to learn about time management.
Yeah.
And the better you manage your time, the easier you're going to make the rest of your work. Other than time management, how do you think somebody could be most successful during training?
Communication. And I think another big point that I learned, aside from time management, is to communicate like with the client what you exactly, very clear what you're gonna deliver, and then what's the challenges you're facing, what is not possible with this short period of time. If you really do that well in the very beginning and have the scoping done perfectly since day one, your life will be way, way easier afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
bye. Bye.
Bye.